Today, we're opening up a case file from the consumer advocates at Elliott.org. When a customer gets trapped in a corporate maze, Christopher Elliott and his team are the ones who can find a way out. This story shows you exactly how they do it.
Everything starts with this number, $375. That's what Angelica Niklowitz paid for a pair of San Jose Sharks hockey tickets. It should have been simple, but it turned into a complete mess that left her with no tickets and no refund.
Angelica got her tickets on StubHub, but when she went to access them, she just kept hitting a wall, an error message, over and over again. With the game just around the corner and no help from StubHub, she had no choice. She had to buy a second set of tickets just to get into the arena.
What happened next is a story many of us are familiar with. Angelica asked for a simple fix, but instead, she got caught in a frustrating loop of excuses, blame, and total inaction.
Let's just walk through her journey here. Well, before the game, she sees the error and messages StubHub. She gets nothing. On game day, she tries them again. This time, they promise an email with replacement tickets or a refund is on its way. That email? It never showed up. And after the game, every call and every email she sent was met with a total brick wall.
And then came the finger pointing. StubHub said, it's Ticketmaster's fault. Ticketmaster said, nope, it's a StubHub problem. And while they were arguing, Angelica was just stuck in the middle with no tickets and no money. To shut down her claim, StubHub pulled out a secret internal rule, saying she didn't contact them within some 24-hour window. But here's the thing, that rule isn't mentioned anywhere in their public FanProtect guarantee. They were using a rule they made up to get out of a promise they made to everyone. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. When you're in a situation like this, what can you actually do? We can all learn something important from how consumer advocate Christopher Elliott approaches these cases.
It's a question a lot of people have to ask themselves. And the good news is, there are some real strategies you can use to cut through the noise and actually get a company to pay attention.
First, you have to look at what the company itself promised. StubHub's FanProtect guarantee is pretty clear. You get valid tickets on time, or you get your money back. That's the deal. By not giving her working tickets or a refund, they were flat out breaking their own guarantee. So knowing how to fight back is absolutely key. Christopher Elliott suggests this three-step approach. First, document everything, screenshots, call logs, notes, all of it. Angelica did this perfectly. Second, you have to create a paper trail. Always put it in writing, it's evidence. Third, escalate. Go right over customer service's head to the executives who actually have the power to fix things. But, of course, it's not always that easy. When Angelica tried to email a StubHub executive, her message just bounced right back. This is a tactic companies use all the time. They change email addresses to build a firewall against unhappy customers. So Angelica had done everything right. She documented her case, she created a paper trail, she tried to escalate, and the company just kept shutting her down. When you've done all you can and still hit a wall, it's time to bring in a professional. And here it is, the turning point. The team at Elliott.org took Angelica's paper trail and went straight to their contacts at StubHub. A professional advocate can slice through all that red tape in a way that's almost impossible for the rest of us. So what happens when a seasoned advocate lays out the hard facts to a company that's been dodging a customer for weeks? Well, let's see how this one ended. First, StubHub issued a full $375 refund. Just like that, Angelica got her money back for the tickets she never got to use. But they didn't just stop there. As a way of saying we messed up, the company also added a $187 promotional credit to her account. And maybe most importantly, the company admitted it was wrong. A spokesperson went on record acknowledging a breakdown in communication and said that Angelica should have gotten help right away. Getting a company to admit its mistake, that's a huge win. Make no mistake, this positive outcome was not a coincidence. It was a direct result of the hard work of Christopher Elliott and his advocacy team at Elliott.org. They were the ones who turned this whole frustrating ordeal into a complete resolution. It all leaves us with one big question. In a world full of confusing rules and customer service bots, who really holds a company to its word? As this case shows, sometimes the answer is a dedicated advocate who is willing to fight for you.